Hello. That could be like
Like a New
WWE
Zealander.
walk-in. Yeah.
Bro,
How are we
episode
doing?
10?
10. We've hit double digits. They let us get
Holy
here.
shit. That's as far as I can count. That's as
Yeah.
far as I
I've
can
got
count. I
no
don't
more
know how
hands
many more
now.
episodes
Actually,
we
we
can
got
do.
toes. We can go another 10.
Oh, okay. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. Dude, we are back.
We're
and
back.
better than ever.
Yeah.
Today we've got the perfect episode for you.
Yes. Yes.
Oh my God.
We're
Dude,
talking Ahsoka. We're talking Ahsoka season 2. We're talking
I'm
Ahsoka
so
season 2.
prepared.
I am so keen. This is what I'm most looking forward to next year, and I think it's going to be absolutely massive. Absolutely massive.
Dude, I mean, I think this is probably one of the most highly anticipated projects. I think more, to be fair, more than Mando and Grogu.
For me at least, big time, yeah.
Dude, but I would say, like, I think a lot of people are keen to have a movie in the cinemas, like a Star Wars movie back
Yeah.
in cinemas. But I don't know, man. I don't know. I think Ahsoka in general is a lot more exciting about what they're going to do. I think the whole Thrawn aspect of it has really tickled people's fancy.
Tickled my pickle?
I'll be tickling your pickle, sir.
Please.
I will be tickling your pickle.
Please.
Well.
That's
Dude,
the only reason I do this show.
Well, let me tell you what, boy. I can tickle your pickle, boy. I can tickle it nice and good. I tell you what, boy, you put that pickle near me, I'm going to start tickling. I won't continue.
I was going to make a mustache joke, but I couldn't do it.
Do it. No, do it, bro. Do it.
I might get a rash. I might get, I don't want that.
Oh,
Needs to be nicely
dude, it's
manicured.
soft. It's soft, bro.
Okay, good. It's lush and it's soft.
It's soft. I oil this, baby. Come on.
Ooh, look at the prep that goes into it.
Dude, I oil this. Like check that shit. You know what its name is, right?
Oh my God, you got a name for it?
Yeah, I got a name for it.
What do you call it?
Just before we get into peak episodes,
Jimmy?
I think we should just like a little bit of lore update.
Yeah, lore on blore.
I call it the saddle. Do you know why I call it the saddle?
Educate me, please.
Hop on and give it a ride. Yeah. It's just like hold that shit, like, hold that shit on the side. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Don't get any ideas, nerd.
Nerd's gonna get so many ideas, bro.
So many ideas.
So excited. I forgot. I haven't even pulled the chat on. I've got the chat here. Oh, Nerd can't count past 3. Dude, join the fucking club, man. Actually join the club.
I can count in trilogies.
Oh. Ooh. You can count in trilogies? Well, guess what? I think we're going to get a trilogy of Ahsoka. That's the first prediction.
Oh,
that's the first prediction. I think we're going to get an Ahsoka trilogy. But no, okay. Before we go into any more of our beautiful little autistic minds, our love for Ahsoka, and especially your love. I'm so keen to hear some of the stuff you're going to say, man. I reckon. Okay, so I'll quickly start off with. What we did was we went on Instagram, we got a bunch of DMs, all that kind of stuff, all over both of our channels, and we got some really, really cool responses to the question of what are your predictions for Ahsoka season 2? Now, that could be anything and everything. It was super open and ended.
Just anything you think is going to happen, let us know.
Just anything, and we got some really cool responses.
We did.
Really, really cool responses.
First off, shout out Darth Christensen. You gave me a couple, I think, but the first one you gave me was full potential Anakin versus Abeloth would feed generations. Now, it absolutely would. I'm not disagreeing with that. It absolutely would. That would be ridiculous. That would be absolutely ridiculous. I'm just thinking, how would that come about? I'm trying to think because, like, I'm trying to think how would it come about, and because there's also this other leak. I don't know if you saw it, but there's this leak. Den of Nerds, that Josh guy that did the live show with Theory for many years. He's got pretty good sources normally, and what he said on the weekend was that apparently they finished filming a large battle scene recently. It was Anakin versus Balin, and I'm like, holy fuck! Unless what could happen now, call me crazy, what could happen, maybe these both are true, because I don't think you'd have Anakin versus Abeloth and Anakin versus Balin. I just think, like, I want as much Anakin as possible. I just don't think they'd do that. Here's my prediction though. What if Balin like embodies Abeloth, like he frees her and then embodies her, and that you can have 2 in 1 there.
Whoa!
Because he's gonna if like, you know, the rumors, the leaks, you know, whatever, what we think's happening is true. He's going to free her. What if she needs a body?
But it also could be. It might not be Anakin.
It might not be.
It might not be Anakin. We know what he did with Mando season 2 with a lot of the cast and crew, and everyone thinking that it was Plo Koon that was coming back, right? I am curious though, how would Anakin? I mean, obviously,
that's the story. That's the path we got to go down. Yeah, does Anakin come out, or does Abeloth, Balin, whoever it is, get in there somehow? Because that's the other path we got to go down.
Outside of the world between worlds, how could Anakin have a physical form that would be able to, you know?
Well, there's the Force Ghost element, and we know they can interact.
Yeah, but it's not as strong as a physical person, right?
No, the only thing I can go off is what's the book called again?
I love that you've got all
Shadow of the Sith. It's right there. Shadow of the Sith. Shadow of the Sith. When Anakin saves Luke, he does pull out his lightsaber and go fucking ham on all these Sith wraiths on Exegol. But that's very short-lived. The whole from that going back to Tython and talking to Luke, and he starts fading out. It might be. I mean, the book gives the impression it could be like 2-3 minutes, maybe 5 minutes tops. Like, and then he starts fading away because he's projecting himself to this, you know, this other realm, and it's like exhausting using the Force like that. So he can only do it for like 5 minutes, and then he starts flickering in and out, and his voice gets quieter and quieter, and then he just fades away.
So they've got Force juice.
Basically,
they've got like an energy bar that you're able to use.
Yeah. Well,
as a video game enjoyer, I can understand this one.
Yeah,
I can understand this one, sir. But you know, like, I think it would be really, really crazy if Anakin just kind of like by himself was able to take down one of the biggest villains. Like, you can obviously see Ahsoka is not enough for Balin. Like, Balin is way too strong for Ahsoka. He overpowered her straight away. And that says a lot because of the plot armor that Ahsoka has, right?
Yeah.
But like, if that was subtle enough.
Oh, I'm just waiting for Nerd. I'm just watching the comments.
Dude, get ready for him. He's gonna come in.
I can hear the keyboard from South Carolina right now.
He's just gonna like jump in on him. No, so like, it's surprising, you know. It's surprising that they would be able to do it. Because what I was thinking, the world between worlds is not necessarily a physical realm. I think it's an internal realm. But I think your body is removed from the physical realm so that you are able to subconsciously add yourself into the world between worlds. I don't think, like, no one's able to get hurt. No one's able to get damaged properly. Like, you're able to, you know, if you cut your arm off in the world between worlds, it's not really your arm being cut off. I think it's a space between space. You know, it's not necessarily like a heaven, you know, where you're put onto this astral plane.
No.
Because Ahsoka was able to be damaged by Anakin at the same time as being pushed through different memories as you go through. So it seems as though it's running on the internal. Like, it's all within her mind. It's an illusion that's been able to be created, right? and there was nothing more that they were able to control physically. Now I know with the massive amounts of lore that comes from the books, I am not that guy, and I could be 100% wrong with this one.
Yeah.
That's why I love you, and that's why I love. Actually, there's so many more reasons to love you, but I love everything that you do there. You're the guy. But what I will say is,
Mhm.
I know from just like a movie and TV show standpoint,
Mhm.
when you have something kind of like Yoda in episode, oh, fuck, I can't remember what it is. I think it's the Last Jedi. I think it's the Last Jedi when he
Yeah,
does
yeah,
the
yeah.
lightning
Yeah, yeah.
into the ancient Jedi, not the ancient Jedi text. Page turners, they are not. I love that scene, by the way. Um, but he could only control nature.
Mhm.
So there is kind of a sense of maybe that is just what they're able to control. The nature of being able to remove someone from the bounds of physicality, bringing them to the world between worlds, and then giving them the internal lessons. Because
Mhm.
really, all that was that Ahsoka went through in season one was kind of like a big lesson. You
Yeah.
know, it wasn't necessarily anything that was going to help her later on, like literally.
Yeah.
You know, you're looking at it and you go, oh no, and he did a move like this, and you go, oh no, she's not learning how to use a lightsaber. She's
Yeah.
not learning how to be more like Anakin. What she's just remembering. It was just that mental kickstart, you know.
Mm.
So maybe in the world between worlds, Balin actually kind of uploads his consciousness into there and he's
Mhm.
able to fight, but there will be no end to him there because you just can't physically die. Who knows? Unless there is a chance that Abeloth combines the regular world with the world between worlds, completely destroying it and destroying the facade.
Jesus, that's a fucking that's just imagine that. Holy fuck.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's kind of like you have the gateway, right?
Yeah, yeah.
You have the gateway to heaven, world between worlds, all that stuff, right?
Mhm.
You the all of the gods of good and evil can lead you to the gates of heaven and
Yeah,
hell
yeah, yeah,
in
yeah.
this world between worlds.
Yeah.
But it takes a truly powerful being, someone like Abeloth, who would be able to completely tear down the
Mm.
walls, tear down the
Yeah.
gates, and either remove it completely or make it so that it is not something that people of the regular world would be able to access. You know,
Yeah.
because it does feel wrong. It really does feel wrong that people are able to cheat death because of some random skill. You know, it really does make it seem like every other Jedi that's been before there has just had a skill issue.
Mm.
You know, it like as much as I love the world between worlds, I think it kerfuddles it, and it looks like they want to slowly just go, all right, we've fixed what we wanted to fix, and that's there, and now Abeloth is here. Maybe we can just like kind of destroy it. Oh, what? Because we're gonna have a new sense of power. You know, there's a new son, new daughter, new
Mm.
father, new mother, whatever, right? Like, what is Abeloth going to provide for this one? Maybe it is the destruction. Maybe that balance that Balin was talking about. You know, when he was saying, I'm going to completely remove the good and the bad. Everything's going to be
Yeah, dude, my mind's like
balanced.
ticking right now. That's what
Yeah,
I'm
does
thinking
this
of. 'Cause
make sense?
no, it's taken over. So yeah, no, this is. I'm just coming up with like different little stories in my head, and the one I'm sort of coming back to is because yeah, obviously he gave that speech to Shin where he's going like, you know, I'm sick of it. You know, it's the rise, the fall. I want something that's
Yeah.
just permanent. And so what if that's, you know, he's going to free Abeloth and that's sort of the exchange there, like, hey, there's a fucking maybe that there's a portal to the world between worlds up there, maybe there is, and shit, maybe that's the promise, he can access
Mm.
that and he frees Abeloth, but hey, maybe Abeloth actually wants to be free so she can access the world between worlds, so she embodies Balin, they go into the world between worlds, that's where they meet Anakin because he's the father. He's probably like the guardian there because that's the whole backstory to Abeloth and the father. He was the one that jailed her basically and locked her up there because she broke their rules and was just all powerful with bad intents. So they locked her up there and went to
Mm.
the planet or whatever it is where we saw him in the Clone Wars. Yeah, so maybe Balin gets double crossed by Abeloth and like she embodies him or something, and then they go into the world between worlds. And then, dude, I'm fucking like, Anakin versus Balin, dude. Fucking, that would be sick.
Well, but he's Anakin definitely promised something that's not real.
No, 100%. Because
he's
that the other thing. Sorry, the other thing it might do my autism's ticking right now. The other thing, the other thing is like obviously Balin's strong, but you come up against Anakin like. That sort of form of Anakin, like an ethereal being Anakin, he's going to fuck him up. So and if it's like a big fight scene, you'd have to think he needs assistance or something somewhere. So that's where the Abeloth thing sort of strengthens that as well. Because Balin's not giving Anakin much of a problem, like in that form. Like it'll be it's not even a Dooku sort of fight. Like it's quicker than that. Anakin's too good.
Look, I hope it happens. Only because I really want to see Anakin fight again. I mean, like, dude, come on.
Dude, that's going to be peak. That's going to be so much better than the Ahsoka duel as well. Like, the Ahsoka duel on, like, in the World Between Worlds.
100%.
He's going to, like, that should be full on just bashing the shit out of each other. That would be fucking insane.
And they know the fan base wants him and wants more and more and more and more and more and more.
I didn't think we'd be getting something like this, though. This is going to be fucking nuts.
Look. Got to remember, Filoni is just as big of a fan as we are. Like he wants to see it, so he's going to try to make it happen. And I love that. I love that. But I just hope they don't get fucked with the story. I'm very fearful because you can have fan service like this and not ruin the story by making it that wisdom, by making or making it so that in that Mortis arena that they were in, that life and death coexist. But maybe you get more than just Anakin. Maybe you get more people. Maybe like a Qui-Gon.
Don't do that. Don't give me hope. Dude, that'd be fun.
And maybe Obi-Wan is connected in all of this. Oh,
I will talk about it later, but we're going to see him at some point. We're 100% seeing him at some point.
100%. Dude, that's crazy how one question.
I know. What
or like one response
for the third of the stream.
Bro. Christensen, kudos, my friend. Kudos,
great question.
My friend.
Well, great statement.
You got me.
You got me
ticking. Dude.
Star Wars Order. What is going on, my friend?
Star Wars Order. Oh, I got to check this chat. I go full screen all the time because I just want to see your face all up in my face.
I'll read it out to you. Not gonna lie, if Anakin fully defeats Abeloth in this season, I'm gonna be a little upset. She's got to be an overlooming threat. Still excited to see what they do, though. Bryant's changed my negative outlook on this season. At what point were you negative about this season, dude? How could you be negative about this?
It's because he's anti-Filoni Club.
I get it, but like this is going to be so fucking good.
Hey man, but look, I think the important thing is that it's just not going to be it's not going to be everyone's thing. But I hope it's going to be something that returns a lot of people back to Star Wars.
I think it will, and like I'm trying to put all bias aside. I think it's just got elements of everything for a lot of people. Like it's got the prequels.
Dude, I've seen so many original trilogy fans that have been like right back.
Yeah. I was going to finish the Fate of the Jedi series. My knowledge on Abeloth is very, very minimal, so I could be completely wrong on how they defeat her. Yeah, it's like a 7 or 8. I've got one of the books down there. It's like a 7 or 8 book series, I think.
Yeah.
I like Jeremy's story right now. That was when you were talking. I think it was when you were talking about Abeloth, going into World Between Worlds and that.
Oh, okay. Because he didn't want his mid-lord. Fine. Okay. Okay, Jesse. Jesse Wall. It's okay. No, happy place.
Fucking happy place.
Look, everyone. Everyone's entitled to their own opinions.
Yeah, absolutely. Even if they're wrong, it's fine. It's all good. No worries.
I was waiting for you to say that. I was actually waiting for that one. Look, you know what, nerd? I'm glad that you're keen for season 2, even though season 1 wasn't your thing. I've had plenty of shows that have and/or that have really surprised me. Season 2 comparative to season 1, but you got to remember, like, anytime there's a season 1, you have to put your mind into the mindset of this is setting up another season. If it's a
100%. Yeah.
series, different, very, very different.
Yeah.
Obi-Wan Kenobi, it was a series, right? That's why
Yeah.
people that's why I kind of allow people to be a little more judgmental, because that's what was intended. You're only getting one.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
with Ahsoka, there has to be a foundation layer. And
Yeah.
if the foundation of season 1 is as good as Ahsoka was, man, awesome. I think I do agree. Like, there were points that didn't make sense, and there were points that really wanted to be fan servicey. But you got to remember, that's still the foundation of the next couple of seasons. Like, you're getting these people into the show so that they are going to be watching it more and more and more and more and more.
Yeah.
Now, if you thought about this as like a big binge after, let's say, in the future when everything's already done, it's going to be incredible, right? And everything's going to make so much more sense. But it's kind of like it's kind of like judging the silhouette of someone before actually meeting them. You know, you understand what shape they are, you understand kind of what it could be, but it's not actually the fine details, and it's only an outline of what the person is. Does that make sense?
That's a great analogy.
Thanks, man.
So
Thanks,
this is,
man.
I think, just like we're going way off topic now. I think the word mid is just so overused. Mid should mean mid, but every time someone says mid, they're normally talking about bad. But here, nerd, I've rewatched it 6 times. It's still good, but I'm throwing on Mando season 2 over Ahsoka season 1. Look, that's fair. I'm not. I don't agree with it, but I also can't disagree with it. I can't like fight someone on that. Mando season 2 is very
Look,
good.
I do agree. Mando season 2 is, for me, far better
Oh,
than
100%.
Ahsoka season 1.
Yeah, no, I get that.
But you got to remember, it already had a season of setup,
Yeah.
and its characters and thoughts that aren't as necessary in the story, so it can mean more.
Yeah.
You're expecting Ahsoka to mean more because it has the big character. It has the big characters. It has the big themes. Like, with expectation, sadly, it can ruin shows.
Yeah.
Whereas Mando came out of nowhere with nothing. Season 1 was a really cool buddy action cop. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was just like action adventure. Oh, hey, we're going to do this and that and this and that, and we're going to make our way to here. It was a very clear trajectory of a story that didn't need anything other than a father and son, I guess. But Ahsoka, you need Anakin, you need Obi-Wan, you need Thrawn, you need a really big bad, because Ahsoka is fucking huge. And then you got to answer the question of where was Ahsoka during the original trilogy time, you know? And then what happens after that? You know, you got to answer all of the rebel stuff that you see. It's just, there's a lot of just piled on expectations, and especially from a live show. Right? Live shows are very, very different. Very, very different. And they have a lot less that they can do comparative to an animated show.
Yeah.
Something that anything is possible. Someone can jump up 10 meters and slam their fist down and destroy the ground beneath them. Whereas in live action, I mean, like, CGI is good, but it's going to look so clunky unless everything's CGI, and it's just, I don't know. It's too much hassle. It's too much money. They're not going to put that much money into it. So I don't know. I mean, I think Ahsoka season 1 was unbelievably awesome. Unbelievably awesome. This is what makes me so excited for season 2. You know.
Yeah.
But I'm more than happy, dude. If you want to have that opinion, have their opinion, man. Happy with that. Happy with that.
What else have we got here? Obi-Wan Kenobi. Obi-Wan Kenobi is predicting, the GOAT is predicting the Ghost Crew reunion. So he's thinking we get Zeb. I'm trying to think.
I don't think so.
I'm trying to
They've
think if
made it a
someone's.
point to have him with Mando.
Yeah, I'm trying to think if they've actually, because something's ticking in my head saying I've seen something somewhere that Zeb's not in it, but I can't be 100%
I'm pretty sure that was
certain
at
of
the. I'm pretty sure that was at the start, or like around Celebration when Filoni was talking about the Mando show, because he was saying about how I know they were talking about how Mando, like, Zeb, all that kind of stuff is really, really cool.
Yeah.
But I think it's important that whatever happens, whatever events occur within Mando and Grogu, the
Yeah.
movie, is after that when there will be a reunion of Zeb and Ahsoka. I think, or even Zeb and the rest of the crew. I don't know exactly if I want to see them all together at the same time. I think
Okay.
it's going to take away from Ahsoka's story. Like,
Mhm.
I think Ahsoka's kind of riddled with this throughout the whole time that she's been in Star Wars. She's always been a second banana,
Yeah.
Like, she's always been that second person with a secondary story, even if it is, just like, if she's the main focus, and
Yeah.
like she was in season one,
Yeah.
it's still very much the moment Anakin is mentioned, or anything to do with the Clone Wars is mentioned,
Yeah.
then you completely forget that she's the main character, and
Yeah.
your thoughts go straight to our big boys.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I hope that they don't do it, only because I want to see more of her. I want to explore more of her. Now that we've got Ahsoka the wise Ahsoka, we can really see kind of the extension of her powers.
Yeah. I'm
Big time.
thinking. Yeah, I really want to get in, like, because obviously we have to remember the Mando movie will come out like 3-4 months before Ahsoka, probably next year.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
was good in Ahsoka season 1 because they gave us that little bit with Carson Tava in the courtroom scene that sort of let us know exactly where in the timeline
Yeah.
Ahsoka was, because we knew it was after season 3 then. So now I really want to. Hopefully, they give us a little tidbit with the Mando movie, just so we know exactly where in the timeline it is. And then maybe even with Ahsoka again, just so we know, like, if it's in release order, which I'm assuming it is. It might be season 1. Season 2 will probably pick up somewhat like recently after season 1. But yeah, does the Mando is the Mando movie happening at the same time as season 1, season 2, or is it same time as season 2? Hopefully, they just give us like a little quote or something, just so we know.
Yeah. Or we see her in the Mando and Grogu movie. We don't know what's going on there. Like, we could get I don't think she's physically going to be in it. Maybe at
Just a
the end it'll
mention.
kind of be like, or even kind of like, did you watch Black Adam, the DC movie
I watched
with The
about 20.
Rock?
Me and my mate watched about 20 seconds, and we were like, we can't do this. I love The
Fair
Rock.
enough.
I love him, but we just couldn't do that. It was so bad.
I get it. It was, yeah, it was. I enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it, but like,
Yeah.
I'm not a big DC guy, except for
Yeah,
Batman. I
neither, yeah.
love Batman. If they start messing with Batman, oh god, like, I hate Robert Pattinson's Batman. I'm sorry, I
Oh,
hate it.
really?
Oh, I can't fucking stand it. Anyways, not the point. I know this is a Star Wars one. I hate Robert Pattinson's Batman. I think Batman's not some emo goth boy. It's like, how can you see into my eyes? You know what I mean? Like, he's a badass. He's gone through adversity. Not the
Yeah.
point. I'm going to go into Batman way too much.
Batman podcast
But
coming
at the
tomorrow,
end of
guys.
Dude, I would love to. I'd love to one day if we did like a comparison. Oh my god. Don't get me excited about that. Yeah. So at the end of Black Adam, you have them being like, you've caused a mess here, and he's like, yeah, well, send us your best. I'll take them all down. I'm more powerful than anyone. I'm Black Adam. And then out walks Henry Cavill Superman, and then you get the
Oh,
theme song. Ooh, I think it could probably be something like that. Long-winded way to get there, because I had to mention Batman. But
yeah.
I think Ahsoka might, at the end of Mando and Grogu, come out of the darkness and into the light and being like, Maybe I can be the Jedi you need.
So you're saying season 2's happening at the same time? Nah, they can't do that. Because then it sort of, you know how like, because obviously they're stuck on Prettier at the moment, it sort of removes the risk factor in a way.
Or yeah, or maybe Mando. No, but I mean, like I meant more like they'll show her at the end. Like maybe it'll be a fucking she'll get the holocron through, and it'll be a patchy message that'll say,
Okay, yeah.
"We're in pretty." You know what I mean? Kind of like a reveal at the end of the movie.
Yes. Okay, I'm with you. Yeah.
I was just trying to see if there are any Black Adam fans in the audience.
Crickets.
And I kind of wanted to mention Batman. But yeah, no. Batman's cool, guys. Batman's cool. Batman's the coolest. Batman is actually the coolest superhero. He's the best superhero. Don't want to hear anything else about it. I love Batman. I think he's the best. But I will say, I'll just quickly go into. I got a couple of really nice people. Aww.
Who have we got here?
Let me turn my volume down because I reckon it'll open to a reel straight away. Oh, MR Collectibles. That one popped up.
Ooh, Brian.
Dude, I was looking through his stuff before. So sick.
Dude, and he picked up episode 3 Obi-Wan lightsaber. So he's got an episode 1, an episode 2, and an episode 3 shelf at the moment. It looks so good, dude. He's got the dual maul saber, the single one. He's got Kenobi's from episode 1. Episode 2, he's got Dooku, Kenobi, Anakin. Episode 3, he's got Kenobi and Anakin, and then he's got a couple helmets and stuff as well. Dude, it looks fucking like it is a prequel fan's dream. Just that block of shelves right there.
Dude, that's hot.
So good.
That's hot. Okay, so oh, 49 views on this story. But okay. It's bumped up. I just got one from Lead Geek as well. So I'm gonna do 2 just because the first one is kind of like a smaller one.
Yes.
Okay, so first one from Adam C. Gilbert 13. He said, somehow the Ysalamiri return.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I
hope they do that kind of stuff, but I don't want that to be the main focus. You know, like I want Thrawn to literally just like resources minimum, just brain power maximum.
Yeah.
Limitation breeds creativity. I want him to just have the biggest kind of like mental chess play to Ahsoka to the point where he starts getting that stuff back. But also having something like the Ysalamiri is like, it's cool for a little legend story, but it's so bad to have in canon. Like to just nullify any force effects and then what you're just going to kill Jedi because that's really what it's going to turn out to be, right? And Palpatine would have used that. Palpatine would have used the Ysalamiri instantly. I mean, he would have put it all over Vader's like office or whatever, like his little like rehabilitation quarter. Yeah. Anyways, so then I got another one from Lead Geek. Love Beyond the Dune Sea. Massive love to Beyond the Dune Sea. Their latest episode was so good. Was so good. They're doing the perfect character. They've actually
I saw the shorts and that on that one. Yeah.
Bro, they're banging. They are banging out some great episodes. Somehow Marok will return. Now, I was watching the Beyond the Dune Sea. I think it was like 3 episodes in. Like they had that. I started watching them after their really big reel of Ahsoka when they said about Luke Anakin having a lesson from Luke. That they had one reel that went into the millions, bro.
Ooh, okay.
It was insane, and it was like their first weeks of starting a podcast.
Oh shit! Yeah, right.
Their first weeks, they blew up.
Yeah.
Right, went to millions, and I started watching them from there. So I kind of saw like their early thoughts of Ahsoka, and I gotta say, man, like they had some of the funniest content when it came to Marok. He was talking about him being a fart the whole time, and then when he came into being a fart, Oh my God, bro. I was in the gym listening to that. That was like I was crying. Like actually crying with laughter. It was so not good for my set. But I would just a quick plug. I would recommend every single person who loves Star Wars, you will love their channel.
They're
Go
so
give
good.
it a watch. They are the best. I love them. Like, oh, they make such good content. Definitely, definitely, definitely give it a go. But I will say, if Morocco does return, I hope that it's kind of like a legion of similar people. And
Hmm.
he was a what do you call it? A bloody Inquisitor. He was an Inquisitor, which is kind of crazy. So I hope that we get to see more Inquisitors,
Hmm.
like more zombified
Zombified
Inquisitors would be
like Night Sister
sick.
magic ones. Yeah.
Yes, that would be sick. Or in a cartoon or whatever, we get to see like a random flashback to Morocco and what's
Mm.
going on. And we know Morgan Elsbeth is dead, but we have the Night Sister Supremes or whatever they're called,
The Night
like those
Mothers.
Night Mothers. That's it. Um, yeah. Anyway, sorry. That's that one. That's sick. I would love to see more fart
Or was it
action.
Great Mothers? They're the Great Mothers. Sorry, the Great Mothers.
Great mothers, something like that. They're even higher than Mother Townsend.
I don't. That's what I'm confused on. I'm not. I've
Seems like
always.
it.
Yeah, I wasn't sure about that one if they were or weren't. But I mean, they conjured the Blade of Towers, and that was pretty fucking sick.
Yeah, it's pretty sick. But I don't know. I mean, it seemed like she was their underling,
Mm.
you know,
Or maybe
and it
just
feels
like
like a lot
they're
of their power comes from there.
yeah, or like they're because I don't know how long they've been there on Peridia. I can't remember if they said or not. So maybe she was like their contact
I don't know why. I could
in
be
the current
100% wrong.
galaxy. Yeah,
I could be so wrong, bro, but I'm pretty sure they were saying that they've been there for thousands of years and that was their original planet and they decided
yeah.
to venture forth into another galaxy and
Okay.
then Dathomir became their kind of like their host in that galaxy.
Yeah,
But they've been on Peridia for forever,
yeah,
really.
yeah, yeah.
Pretty sure. I'm pretty sure. I could be so wrong, but I'm very certain. Very, very certain.
Um, sorry, did you have another one to share, or are we going back to me?
No, but I can do a side note real quick. I
Oh,
would
go.
love to see a Star Wars dinosaurs. Like I want to see what the dinosaurs would have been like with force powers. Like
Yeah,
if we went back to I'm talking about ancient. Everyone wants to see ancient Jedi shit. I want to see dinosaurs, bro. Like imagine having a fucking T-Rex with with the force ability to lift and pull different things into its mouth.
yeah,
That'd be so sick. That'd be so sick. Like, I want to see the origins of the Force from original beings,
yeah,
like
yeah.
dinosaurs, sharks, a shark with the Force. What if they had an ability? What if a T Rex could use Force judgment because it was a pure being? And
I'd be
then what
kind of
if we find
yeah.
out that Coleman Trebor's species was like an origin of the Force? Like they're a descendant of like the ancient primordial force beings, the dinosaurs.
That's the Dawn of the Jedi movie right there. You just fucking ruined the script, dude.
I would love to. I would actually, dude. That would be so sick. And there's a caveman. He's like, oh, oh. I'm sorry. I know that was so wrong. I completely ruined like a funk that you were in there. To bring in dinosaurs,
That's what we do on Mando
but
Mating, dude. We just bring up fucking T Rexes and
I just think
dinosaurs
that'd
and
be so cool.
Triceratops and
Bro, my favorite one, Ankylosaurus. Shout out, my homie. The
ooh,
only one that hasn't had any signs of being, and it was around the same period as the T Rex. It's the only dinosaur that has had no signs of being a prey animal to a Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Jesus.
Just letting you know, they're really cool. They're really, really cool.
It's a great fact.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, hell yeah, dude. Go into yours. As
Dude,
well. We don't have to
so
keep talking
we've
about
got
dinosaurs.
this is more of just a comment, and it's probably it's going to be a fact. The Forces with Jesse, shout out Kessel Run Herring Collectibles. Dave Filoni serving up meals of goodness. I hope so, man. I fucking hope so.
Meals on wheels.
Meals on wheels. We've got True Capture Photography New Zealand. More Anakin and Ahsoka moments, and a moment with young Ahsoka, Anakin, and Obi-Wan. I think so, dude. I think
so.
I think we're definitely gonna see Obi-Wan in flashbacks.
We have to. No, we have to.
Dude, sorry, this is a massive throwback from me. So Dasan is who you see in like Jedi Academy, Jedi Outcast 2. He's like the bad guy, the Sith. So fucking cool, dude. He's a dinosaur. He looks like a dinosaur though.
Dude. Okay, let me search it up. How can you?
Dasan.
Oh, it's coming up. Dasano Pizza.
Ooh.
Oh, Dasan Bell Cha Defe lyrics. Oh, sick.
Yeah. Dasan. That's him. So fucking cool, dude. I love that game so much.
That's pretty sick. What dinosaur is that? That kind of looks like a Allosaurus.
And then you fight him in like the Valley of the Jedi, and oh, dude, it's so fucking good. So fucking good.
Here, let me just quickly, just real quick. I'll just share my screen real quick.
Yeah.
And Kylosaurus. Just enjoy it.
And Kylo Rendoris.
Isn't that badass? Look at that.
That's insane.
Dude's just whacking that crocodile like it's nothing. It's actually nothing. Man, if you want a little, clay version of that, I think, yeah. 100%. Dude, okay.
Dude, play the games, nerd. I've only played the second one. I should play the first one too, but the second one is so fucking good.
Yeah, let's get more Jesse Gaming, Gaming going.
Yeah, well, I finished Force Unleashed, and I'm going to start the second one, maybe even tomorrow. Maybe even like 24 hours. I love
watching you game.
Yeah, dude, it's so fun. It's so chill.
I'm outside your window right now. Let me in!
Yeah, no, 100%. I think more Anakin and Ahsoka moments. I'm trying to think because, like, Filoni said at the celebration panel, he's very conscious because he wants to, and obviously Anakin's gonna have like a bigger role, but he's very conscious of not like changing Anakin's story because George told his story's done, so to speak. But he can still be in stories and stuff, just not. There's no more like sort of. I want to say no more character development, but at the same time, we are almost seeing this other phase of Anakin, so I'm sort of trying to weigh that up.
There's always going to be character development. It's more just like there's no spotlight.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing, though. I feel like there is, because he's got this bigger role in this season. I think there is going to be somewhat, and if he's got this big fight scene as well, I don't know.
That's why I worry about it. It's
Yeah.
like, yes, I want to see more Anakin, and you know what? Every motherfucker out there should have given him his flowers every single time you watch any one of the prequel trilogy. He got way too much hate, and then now you're with us. Now
back
you
the
want
shit
more
off.
Anakin.
Back the fuck off.
I loved him before it was cool. Before it was sicko mode by Travis Scott. I love that guy. So don't you dare even go, I wish we got more of it earlier.
Yeah.
You guys are the ones who were hate training. Choo choo on the hate train. Let me shove some more coal into the fire of the hate train. Choo choo. Oh, anyways.
My faith has been shaken in Filoni, but that comment at Celebration restored a bit of my faith. Just trust in Filoni, and I promise you'll be rewarded. Trust in Filoni.
Dude.
Okay, so so Darth Christensen, this is another one he gave us, and it's sort of along the lines of what we were thinking, but different thinking.
Mm-hmm.
He said Anakin has replaced the father, and Baylan will become the new son to contain Abeloth, which doesn't quite make sense. It doesn't quite make sense to me with if Anakin's fighting Baylan, because
I think either way it doesn't really make that much sense. I don't think Baylan's strong enough. Like the son wouldn't have been if Baylan was really being pushed forward towards like being the son, or I think he's being hinted at it. Maybe it definitely it seems as though Abeloth is on the other side of the door with the son's voice and playing,
Possibly, yeah.
But I really, I don't know. I really don't know. I don't think Balin's going to be enough to fight anywhere near Abeloth. He won't contain it. He'll open that can of worms, and then it'll just be
It'll be too
everyone
much, yeah.
else's issue.
Yeah, it's gonna fuck a lot of shit up.
Everyone else's issue.
Yeah.
Yeah, big time. Big time.
We've got another from Darth Christensen, and also Luke will team up with Ezra to fight Thrawn's army. I don't think we'll see Luke in season 2.
Nah, I don't think
I don't
so.
think we'll see Luke. I think
I'd
Luke
love
getting
to see
saved
it.
from. I think we'll see him again 100%, but we'll see him in like the movie or something. Like,
Yeah,
because it hasn't really been mentioned much lately. But like at the start of all this, they kept alluding to this movie that's going to happen at the end, sort of thing. Which I keep imagining to sort of be a combination of like all these, like the Mandoverse, everything we've seen. So
yeah.
what?
George killed 95% of his original characters. Filoni can kill a
Togruta. 95. I don't know if it was 95.
Look, a true poet knows when to end his poem.
Yeah.
Look,
I mean, the prequels, yeah, but the OT, I mean, the heroes stayed alive.
Yeah, I don't know how long Ahsoka needs to stay alive, but she's got it. She was when she got out of the world between worlds, it's kind of like, there's no point of her dying anytime soon now. Which I do agree with the consensus of people who say that she should have died then. Absolutely, I do agree. I am very much in agreement. We've talked about this, but I'd be keen. I'd be keen to see how they build on it and how they make me regret why if I ever said
that. Do you have? I've got one more here. Do you have any others? Because then I reckon. Okay, I'll say mine.
I'd love to hear you, bro.
And I'll say this last one from Clan Brandalorian, and then I want to hear from you, and then I'll
oh no, bro! I honestly, most of my stuff I've been saying throughout the day.
Well, because I've got all right, I'll get to that after actually. So yeah, Clan Brandalorian, lots of Mortis connections. Agreed. Balin dies, and Sabine and Shin become very close. That is one thing though that has sort of been, well, not swept under the rug, but sort of pushed to the side a little bit because of all this Anakin and stuff. What's going to happen with Shin?
I think she's going to be. I think she's got a good chance with someone like Ezra, who's a misfit already, to join a light Earth side, like light side adjacent.
Yeah,
she's never really been evil.
No,
she's never even questioned her master.
It's just all she's ever known.
Said something good.
It's just all she's ever known. Yeah. So I think. Do you think? Because obviously her only points of contact on Peridea on the good side are Ahsoka and Sabine.
Yeah.
So I mean, Ahsoka put her hand out once; she didn't take it. Sabine.
Ahsoka's also another perfect master for her.
100%.
And I think Ahsoka really fumbled the bag when she didn't train Grogu.
I think
really fumbled the bag.
Yeah, I think it's just because that whole fear and that with that. It's like Ahsoka the Grey sort of thing. There was too much trauma with Anakin and what happened with him and that.
Yeah, but it's just kind of crazy that like she just went, oh yeah, by the way, yeah, I'm not the right girl for it. Just chuck him on to the next one. And then we got to see Luke, and then they just completely removed Luke. Like, it would have been so good to drop Grogu with Ahsoka and then leave it at that.
Mm-hmm.
And then we see more Mando separate, and then Ahsoka separate, and then we can bring them in together without having the tie of Luke the whole time. Yeah. Because obviously Kylo was his first. Anyway, it's just not the point. Not the fucking point. Yeah, we can go into alternate realities all we want. It's not going to happen. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm really interested to see what happens with Shin. I think the consensus is she will go good, and I think she will. Do you think? Last question before I get into my final thoughts. Do you think we see them, like Ahsoka, Sabine, Shin, get back to our galaxy by the end of the second season?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you think it will like end with
I
that
actually
sort of
think it's
thing?
going to be early on.
Oh, okay. All right.
I think it's going to be early on. I think they're going to get off it. They're going to go to a new plane.
Okay.
Like, I think the whole Mortis, World Between Worlds, all that kind of stuff, I think that's going to be more of the playground for Season 2, comparative to Peridia. I think Peridia is just a halfway house.
Halfway house.
You know what I mean, though?
Yeah.
This season is absolutely... Ahsoka prediction this season is absolutely amazing. Makes me... I was wrong video. I'm ready for it. I'm ready for it.
I'll be the
I'm ready
first
for you to
liker
go.
and commenter.
I love it. Yeah, like I'll like and subscribe.
I will. Yeah, I'll unsubscribe and then resubscribe.
Yeah, boy. Dude,
yeah.
I want to hear your stuff.
Okay, the first thing I want to play, and look, this could be terrible. I made this video. It's a 5-minute video. I made this over a year ago. When I make it. Oh shit! Almost 2 years ago. 13th of October 2023. Whoa. So this was like what, a week, 2 weeks maybe, after a week or so after season 1 ended, because I think season 1 ended like what, a couple of days ago, 2 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
This could be fucking horrendous, but I still want to play. I haven't watched this video since I made it. This could be horrendous, but I had this theory back then because there was links with I can't remember the name of the building that you fought Taron Malicos in Fallen Order. But there was a name of the building, and that name also appeared on Peridia in the runes, and that just like made me come up with a massive link. I could be so wrong, but I'm gonna play this video. Where are we? This one.
Like a gateway.
Well, I mean, you can see the title up there, but oh, just wait. Can I even hear sound?
I can't hear it.
Probably because I muted it. That would probably be why. Completed, so I thought I'd jump straight back to a theory video that links to the amazing series we just saw. Without further delay, let's get into the video.
I love your voice.
A lot of my videos, I write scripts, and when I was completing the end of my Ahsoka season finale breakdown, a thought struck me that sort of sent me down a rabbit hole. Throughout the series, there are a few links to Jedi Fallen Order. We saw Ahsoka use Force psychometry, just like Cal Kestis does. Night Sister Morgan Elsbeth and the Great Mothers are prominent characters, and we get to see the planet of Dathomir in the season finale. Dathomir is a large part of the story in Fallen Order, as well as Cal teaming up with Night Sister Merrin, which continues in the sequel, Jedi Survivor. The Night Sister Temple on Arcana that Ahsoka visits at the beginning of the series shares some remarkable similarities with the Zepho. I'm also reminded of the Zepho again, when we see statues reminiscent of them scattered around Peridia. These links grew in strength when a Twitter user deciphered some runes that were visible in episode 6, Kujet, that was the
Baylan
one.
and Shin ride off in search of Sabine and Ezra. Translated, these runes say, "Glory to Kujet, ruler of all, may his reign be everlasting." Kujet is a name we hear in Fallen Order. If you haven't played the game, Cal Kestis is attempting to find a holocron with a list of Force-sensitive children around the galaxy as a way to restart the Jedi Order. In order to do so, he has to retrieve an Astrium, which was a key used to unlock Zepho Vaults, which is where the holocron was kept. This Astrium was located within the Tomb of Kujet, located on Dathomir. Kujet was one of 3 Zepho sages, who were Zephonian beings that wielded the Force. The other 2 were Ilarum and Mictrol. These 2 resided more on the light side, however Kujet, with his tomb being located on Dathomir, which thrives on the dark side, began to become consumed by it. Now, along Cal's journey on Dathomir, he runs into an old man who introduced himself as a wanderer, warning Cal to stay away from the Tomb of Kujet. Cal continues on anyway, and when he exits the tomb later on, the same old man is waiting for him. Kestis had enough, and wanted to know who he really was, where he reintroduces himself as Taron Malicos, a former Jedi, as he reveals 2 lightsabers on his waist. It's revealed later in the game that Malicos succumbed to the planet's darkness when he crashed on Dathomir after Order 66, and was captured by the Night Brothers. He ended up killing their leader, Brother Viscus, thus taking control of the Night Brother clan. Malicos ended up meeting Night Sister Merrin, where he wished for her to teach him her magic. He convinced her that it was actually the Jedi who led the attack on Dathomir during the Clone Wars, and in exchange for teaching him, he would get her the revenge she was seeking. Cal returned to the Tomb of Kujet once more, where Merrin appeared, and Cal told her that Malicos had lied to her,
and in reality, Count Dooku had ordered General Grievous to attack Dathomir. Upon seeing his manipulative ways, Cal and Merrin decide to end him together. Cal confronted him once more where Malicos attempted to recruit him, as he had done in their previous encounter. Cal refused again, and a duel ensued. Taron was quite powerful, however with Merrin helping Cal, he was able to somewhat hold his own. Merrin eventually grabbed Malicos with her magic, burying him within the tomb of Khajet. With all that backstory and the links I can see out of the way, basically my theory is, upon the Great Mother's return to Dathomir, what if they visit the tomb of Khajet? They are clearly aware of his existence. He may have even been on Peridia at one stage, and that is what the runes were referring to regarding his rule. They walk in there, and they can sense Taron Malicos' presence. It will have been around 25 years since he was defeated there, yet stranger things have happened, and perhaps he is still alive, and just frozen in a carbonite-like state underground. Merrin did say as she buried him that he would be lying in the dark with his secrets until death takes him, in my mind confirming that he didn't die straight away at least. The Great Mothers bring him back, and he now has a role in Thrawn's new empire. I also want to add, and shout out to my friend and thumbnail creator Skywalker Arts for this pickup, that Malicos could play the role of Jorah Sabaoth. Plus, he definitely resembles him. Sabaoth exists in the Legends Thrawn trilogy and was a clone of a Jedi Master where he played a key role in Thrawn's campaign. In saying this, he does possess a few qualities that remind me of Baylan Skoll. Malicos fled the Order and lost faith in the Jedi at the time of Order 66, as did Baylan. Malicos mentions that he wants to create something new and better, which definitely falls in line with what was motivating Baylan. Malicos, however, was very manipulative and twisted by the darkness, whereas Baylan was honourable and still only used violence if completely necessary and something stood in his way. The last little link I thought of was when I saw some people mentioning that Filoni has the opportunity to use George Lucas's sequel trilogy plans as inspiration for what he is doing with his Mandoverse. In George's plan, he was going to have Darth Maul included, with his apprentice being Darth Talon. Now, Taron and Talon are very similar names. Definitely some food for thought. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I'm definitely keen to get back into the theory and lore videos, and fucking hell.
I love that.
Oh, I missed that.
I think that was a fantastic video.
Oh, dude.
That was a fantastic video.
Oh, I hate hearing my own voice. But yeah, there was some things in there I
love
about.
it. That was fantastic.
Oh, back when my audio was all quiet and I had my little snowball mic. My God.
Dude, I love it. I love it. That was great. I agree. I genuinely, I think you are bang on the money there.
I think there's going to be Zepho
we're really
stuff.
worried about.
Yeah.
Dude, there has to be. There has to be. And we even saw in Bad Batch how they had the big Zepho, that big Zepho machine. I think the Zepho I think they're on their way to the mainstream. I really want to see the Jedi games being adapted into real, like into kind of like real time stuff.
Yeah.
Dude, I am that's just made me want to play that game again.
It was a fucking good game. No, I want to play it again.
Dude, Survivor's so good. Oh my God. I love Fallen Order's good, but Survivor, oh my God, man, I love Survivor. I think that was so good.
I think in my head, I think Fallen Order was better story. Like they're both very good in both aspects. I think Fallen Order was better story, but Survivor's better like gameplay.
Yeah, big time, 100%.
Yeah. But no, they're both very 100% good games. So good,
so good, bro, so good. Oh my God. Yeah, I agree. I think that is a great theory.
I'll chuck it back up. I'll be like, yeah. I'll share it again 2 years later. Still relevant, maybe.
100% you should. 100% you should. Like, just do like a quick premise beforehand. Like, if you have the actual files of the video, just go back and be like, hey, this has changed. This is what this theory, and I said this here, and all that kind of stuff. I think you should do it. That's awesome.
Let's have a look. Do I actually?
Dude, I would love to see. I would actually love to see him come back. I want to see Cal Kestis in live action. I like really badly. I hope that maybe Cal Kestis is the one to save Ahsoka.
Ooh, see, that's the thing. It's not even a problem. The only thing I can think of, like, because obviously the third game's going to come out in 2027, so maybe 6 months or something after Ahsoka.
Mm-hmm.
He can definitely pop up, but he can't really pop up he can't pop up at all next year, because if he does, it just removes any sort of risk factor. Unless the third game takes place many years later, But in my head, like, when do you think the third game's going to take place? You still because realistically, it's probably still going to be because first one was 5 years after Revenge of the Sith. Second one was basically same time as Kenobi. Actually, maybe just after because you see Vader in it.
Yeah.
But then another 5 years later, 5 or so years later, 6 years or something like that. Like still before A New Hope and all that.
I wonder, because at the end he wanted to make a Jedi Academy on Tanalorr. So I wonder if it would be when he's a Jedi Master and he's leading a whole he's leading a whole crew.
Yeah, because at the same time, then you've got to explain if he does, live through the original trilogy and get to this time period. You've got to explain where the fuck was he, sort of thing.
I wonder if he had a Padawan.
I'm so big on the concept of a hybrid order with him and Merrin, like Night Sister magic, Jedi, like the Force and that. I'm so big on that. 100%. I'm so big on that, dude. That'd be so sick.
100%. 100%. Yep. I would love that. I would actually love that. Dude, do you have any more theories?
Well, I've got theories, but I struggle in my head to sort of see, because obviously they're not all going to come true. But I've got the theories and sort of the leaks and that, and I try and I struggle to sort of put them together because I think Sam's popping up as the son.
Mm-hmm.
Anakin and Baylan supposedly have this big fight. Does Abeloth embody Baylan? Is that because she wants to get to the world between worlds?
And then does Anakin embody Ahsoka?
I think Anakin just not embodies, but plays the role of the father.
Fair enough.
Because he's the only
kind of
one
crazy if it was Vader. Like he came back as Vader to do it.
Well, I think he could do. You might get what he did before, and because he can do both. Because now he can.
That'd be so sick.
Because now he can control the light and the dark. He can choose when to appear as both. He's got.
That'd be so sick. Oh my god, being like, this version of me is not strong enough. All right.
Like you just see him disappear, and then they're like, oh, he's gone. Then you just hear the.
I am what remains.
And then they're like, what's that? And you see Vader. He's storming down the fucking path again.
Yeah. All I see is fear and dead men.
They could do something like that. Because it's fan service, but at the same time, it's still adding to the story. And he's doing what needs to be done, sort of thing.
Stop, bro! I'm gonna start twerking. I'm actually gonna start twerking. I'll be bouncing on that thing. Oh my god, dude, that would be insane. That would be insane. I want to find the Vader in. Okay, Darth Vader in Ahsoka. Oh my god, yeah, literally. Dude, you see that from the distance?
Oh, dude.
You see that from the distance?
I think, is that my Twitter cover photo still?
It better be.
Where is it? Profile.
What the
I changed it to my banner. It used to be that.
Nah, that's it. I'm so fun. I'm so done. I just got a hate comment from my girlfriend's sister. I got a hate comment. She said the brief millennial pause because I forgot to last night. I was tired last night. I was tired last night when I was making that video.
3 a.m. and I was dead.
Man, she said the brief millennial pause when I was doing the fucking start of it. Fuck that. Damn it. She's got me so good. She knows exactly how to get me. She's like my sister. I swear to God. I she knows how to just rage bait me.
Yeah, she knows where to get you good.
She knows how to get me. Fuck, I love her.
She knows where to prod the little knife.
She's lucky I love her, mate. I would just demolish her. I would actually demolish her. You fucking come here. I'm gonna tell her I shouted her out on the stream saying that.
Yeah, and just don't tell her where, so she has to go back and watch the whole thing, and then
she has to watch the whole
it'll be
thing.
right at the end, and she'll be like, "Oh, fuck you." That can be how you get her back.
Oh, no. Dude, actually, speaking of the end, do you have anything else you want to say before we close this chapter?
if
We're
I'm
coming
right,
back to it, of course.
Ahsoka season 2 is going to be peak, and I cannot wait for it. I gotta wait.
I
It's going
think
to be
you're
like
right.
another 10 months or something, 11 months, but I cannot wait.
Dude, I can't wait. I can't wait for Mando and Grogu, and then dude, we are going to be eating so good next
So
year.
we've got Maul, we've got Mando, we've got probably another Tales of and we've got Ahsoka. So the first few months are going to be pretty quiet unless anything unexpected happens. But the first few months, we'll warm up. We've got the first 4 months, and then May hits and everything goes fucking bang. May's going to be big.
Yeah.
Have we got a release date for Maul Shadow Lord, by the way? It's May, isn't it? Or am I tripping? Or maybe we actually don't have a
I
release date.
think it's
I thought it was
no. I
May for
don't think we
some
do
reason.
have a.
But maybe
I think
I'm
everyone
wrong.
expects it on May.
I could be very wrong. For some reason, I had May in my head. Okay, well, maybe we'll get more Shadow Lord, like... Okay, that's... Yeah, what's this? There's no set release date, but expect the show to air on Disney Plus sometime in 26, maybe in the fall, so it's after Mando and Grogu, but that's, like, just complete conjecture. There's nothing. Yeah, okay, maybe there is nothing. For some reason in my head I had May. Okay, well, maybe we get more early on, to evenly spread everything out.
Dude, I hope so. I hope so. Just make sure it's not like a completely unloading us all at one point. Will be cool. Will be cool.
Yeah. Because if you leave, like, if you do Mando, Tales of, Maul, like, it's a lot from May to sort of October. You're fitting in 4 series in the space of 6 months, basically.
Big time.
Whereas, yeah,
Big time.
spread it out a little bit. But don't do another fucking Skeleton Crew release thing and have an episode come out on, like, Christmas Day. It came out for Christmas Day on us last year, an episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I still did a video on it.
Yeah, same, dude. Had Christmas lunch, came home, watched it, did a reaction video.
You're a weapon. You're a weapon, man. I would lick you. I would lick your body.
Oh no, my greatest fear. Oh no.
I would do it, bro. I would do it. If you're afraid, take your pants off.
Jeremy coming to Adelaide soon. Ooh.
Dude, if I can go to Supernova,
please.
Man, we should have oh my god. We should have like a hotel room. Oh yeah. Like a hotel room, just us. Like no clothes allowed. No clothes allowed. We have to set that. Like no clothes allowed. No
There's
clothes
only
allowed.
one rule and no clothes.
And a kilogram of butter.
Ooh.
That's 2.25 pounds of butter for you Americans. If you guys like that one. I did quick maths.
Oh, there we go.
Anyways, dude, I reckon we call it there.
I think we call it there too.
That's awesome. We got some great responses. Thank you so much to
thank you to everyone that popped in the chat.
Popped it in the chat.
Thank you very much.
I'm doing a laser beam of love for you guys.
Ooh. Let me
in. Dude, you're in my pants right now.
Ooh.
You're in my pants. What's it like in there? Is it good?
It's warm. It's cozy. I'm loving it. I'm McLovin' it.
I'm McLovin' it. All right, well, dude, I love you all. Thank you so much for watching. Enjoy, and everyone follow Jesse.
And everyone follow Jeremy. Like, literally follow him. Just ghost him down the street.
Don't worry about me. If you did, that'd be so funny. That would actually be funny. If I saw
Jesse told me to do this.
Be like Blore on Mandalore, I'd be like, dude, come here, I'll kiss you on the mouth. I'll kiss whoever finds me in public.
Ooh.
From Blore on Mandalore, I'll kiss them on the mouth.
How much are flights to Sydney? On a completely unrelated note.
Mate, these loops are all yours when I see you. Oh, what's
oh my god. Sorry, make me work for it, please.
Oh yeah, my bad. They're not yours.
Wink.
Yeah. Yeah, no, follow Jesse, because you get videos like that, and look at his old archive. Check out every single one of his videos.
I have a Jedi library on my social media.
It is so good. It is so good. Watch it, dude. You should link that video in the comments.
Yeah, I think I will.
Of the do it so people can watch that one. again.
I'll put it on my story again. But if you wish to watch the video and that was made almost 2 years ago,
it's crazy that you
There you
got
go.
that so accurate, though. I reckon you did.
I got the Marok thing right as well. It was pretty funny. Because I remember there was a bit where I literally said I could so imagine him like burst into green smoke or something. And then it happened.
Just being a
you could see my reaction. I was like, I guessed it.
I would have loved to be there in that moment. That would have been so good.
I was like, I called it. I got it. My mate's like, shut the fuck up.
Oh, dude, that's good. All right, man. Well,
thank you everyone for coming along. We'll be back same time, same place, same day, as always.
Let's do it.
Episode 11.
Love you all.
Much
Episode
love.
11. If there's anything you guys want to see, send us a DM.
Yes, absolutely. We've got some ideas, but if you guys want to see anything, let us know.
Yeah, we've already got something planned for next week. But if you guys have something that's really good and you want us to talk about it, we can always change it up.
We can make